E-Will Studios is here with us. All right, E-Will, for people who don't know you, tell the people how long you've been doing this art, what is your art about, how you got into it and all that good stuff.
Alright. So I started stuff pretty much since I was about, I don't know, ever since I can remember, honestly. No art is about making people smile, capturing the essence.
Okay. So, got into art, right? Was it just a hobby at first, or was this something that you like took serious from the get-go?
It was just a hobby. Me and my boys used to always have like little drawing contests and shit. Stuff. But
that's how you can curse.
I just kept doing it, and this became part of who I was and what I did. Right. And I would emulate other artists, comic. You start doing comics, cartoons, and then as you get older, I want to do my own thing. So,
I feel that.
Yeah, I just always done it though.
All right, so we at the event. How many times have you done this event? Is this your first, second, third? How many times have you done this? Cause you seasoned. You've been around.
Yeah, so with Blanc Code, I've probably done this. This is my second time. But with First Friday, we've done this. I've done this
5 or 6 times.
Different events.
And for people, you describe it like the atmosphere, all the artists.
It's a dope vibe. Everybody comes out to have a good time, chill, see other people, network, see the art. We got art. We got visual artists. We got culinary artists, models. Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Yeah. All right. So now this makes me think. Like, do you think art is appreciated the way it should be?
To a degree. I mean, the city.
You gotta be careful. See, I set you up. Got him on the ropes.
The city's doing better and better. With every.
All right.
Educate folks.
There we go. That's right.
I want you to come out and enjoy.
Right.
Being real fashion. You want to come through this lady?
What's your favorite piece right here?
I love them all.
All of them?
I'm a Michael Jackson fan, so
Michael Jackson.
I have to go with the MJ.
MJ all day. That's your heart.
All of them, mine
I got more MJ. Hey,
that's gonna happen. People just gonna come through. People will get excited about the art.
It's a vibe. It's a dope vibe.
All right. So, 2 questions, and we're gonna talk to some more artists. For you, the grind of an artist. How would you describe your grind and sticking with this passion? Because in today's age, consumption is very fast. Art is something that you gotta appreciate over time. Go ahead. Stay consistent with the work.
Yeah, so the grind, typically a work week for me is 7 days a week. That's all.
7 days a week.
Yeah, 7 days a week. I'm always working on something. Either if it's like a commission piece, getting ready for an event. At the studio, I'm usually there by like 9 o'clock. I leave there around 6, 7, go home.
Sheesh.
And I'm going to the crib. But
God damn.
it is what it is, bro. Like you can't get there overnight. So, the more consistent you're at it, the better you'll be.
Yeah.
I just want to always be the dude that works the hardest at anything I do. So.
Woo, I feel it. All right, last one. Give me your top 3 artists in the city of Columbus, excluding E-Will.
Carlos Rolla.
Okay.
Number 1 artist. Number 2, except I can't
Charpasa.
Dan Henderson.
Dan.
He's over there.
All right, we're gonna chop it up with him.
And Aaron Scarlett.
Be your top 3.
Yeah.
All right.
And then can I go 4?
You go for it. If you want to go top 5, that's too cool too.
I'll give an honorable mention to FDZ.
manager?
She's here somewhere.
She's working her way around.
Yeah, that's her shit.
Also, she's probably politicking. Always. All right, finally, where can the people find you? Where can they get the artwork? And also, if people seeing this and they not in the city of Columbus, and they like, yo, I want that MJ, but I'm not in the Columbus.
Yeah, so Instagram, that's gonna be ewell_studio_art, or on Facebook it's Ewell Studios, just with an S. Or you can go to my website, ewellstudio.com.
There it is. All right, we back. Cloth Talk Podcast exclusive. We here at the event, Blanc Code 24. We chopping up with a lot of y'all probably seen the work, but y'all don't know the faces behind the art. So today we going around chopping up with the artists, get their story, how they got into their art and everything. So first, tell the people what's your name, and are you originally from Columbus?
Yes, my name is Tasha Wana. I'm from Columbus.
That's right.
Yes.
All right. So, how did you get into what you do here? Because I'm looking at your art, and it's very abstract. I like it, and it seems very original for you.
Yes.
So, as far as you can remember, when did you get into art?
So I started when I was very
Talking 8 years old?
I was on, no, let's start with high school. I was on the pottery team.
Ah.
So that was my first love, was pottery.
Okay.
Now that I'm a little older, it's harder to have such big, a bat is huge, where
Yes.
you grow on. So it was a lot easier for me to just pick up a paintbrush and really express what I wanted to express. Versus, you know, 'cause they're huge.
Like a practicality for you, like, oh, this is way easier than dealing with this.
You know, it was more of a challenge to myself.
Ah.
So I love to draw. I
You
love
good.
to draw.
Okay.
But painting was always intimidating. So in a transitioning phase of my life, I was like, hey, let's go ahead and try this.
Yeah.
Let's try and challenge yourself.
Yeah.
So I did, and a few months.
Nice. Now I'm curious, right? Was there a point for you where you wasn't fully confident in the work before you started displaying it and like, let me show people what I'm doing? Because I feel like some people can kind of be a little timid and shy at first, like share a personal expression with people. But with I don't know. So was that ever a point where you was like, I don't know, I'm not ready yet, or you was like, you know what, let's go full throttle with it? Was you always confident in it?
No, I was not always confident in it.
It took a while.
This was a challenge for me. So once I had some friends really encouraged me to get out there.
Yeah.
I took a leap of faith and I did it. I would say it is for every artist like me. It is still a challenge. I mean, you never know who's going to resonate with your work, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and your work will find its people.
Right, and that actually great segue to my next question. Now, being that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, how do you deal with someone like, that's all right, or I like that one better? You like that one over that one? Like, I spent 12 hours on this one, but you like the one I just threw together? Does it surprise you, the ones that people gravitate towards, that you're probably like not really excited about? Like, I guess if y'all like that.
I've learned to appreciate everyone for their own personalities, and that's where that comes from. You know, they resonate with your work because it's something internal with them. So I don't take it personally if somebody's like, I don't really like that, or I like this more. Some of my paintings are very complex, and some of them took me maybe a few hours. So, you know, if they like one over the other, that's just them seeing something that they resonate with.
Right. So let's go over a couple of these pieces here.
Absolutely.
Tell me about this one here. This one is jumping out to me.
Yeah. So most of my art is about a woman and the it's about vulnerability, the beauty, the simplicity, the complexity of a woman. But
I like that.
I wanted to represent the men in my life as well. So I was like, let me go ahead and represent you the best way that I can. So I spent a little more time on this one, really trying to express the journeys of the men that I know. And it was difficult for me because
I was about to say, that sounds like a challenging expression.
I'm not a man. I do know I'm sister of 6 girls.
Wow.
You know, I know what it means. But after I spoke with a couple of friends and some individuals who are close to me, I went ahead and painted this and tried my best.
So certain paints for you are very sentimental.
Most paints.
Most of them. Really?
That's where I mean, you know, emotionally, I want to get whatever I'm feeling out on the canvas.
And that was one of the things I wanted to ask you, like drawing the inspiration. Like it sounds like for you, like connections and those personal experiences with people that's close to you give you that inspiration to come up with your concepts.
Absolutely, because my village is that's my heart.
What, is it hard to let them go? It's like, I want that. Why you like,
My first show,
a baby.
I sold a couple of them, and I like immediately after the show, I was in tears. I'm so happy that I get to have people who appreciate the work and really feel something when they see it in their own home. As long as they're happy, that's what brings me happiness. Because I make these for my collectors or just viewers, people who I just want them to be inspired.
Yeah. How would you describe the Columbus art scene in the city of Columbus?
Beautiful and growing. It is growing.
Y'all lit out here.
Absolutely. And what I love the most, if you haven't seen around this room, so many beautiful black and brown individuals really just coming together harmoniously and bouncing ideas and concepts. I mean, we are all having a good time here, but it is so much deeper than that.
I bet. It seems like it's like a little artist community within itself that's sacred to y'all. Like y'all have your own language. And it's almost what they doing over there. Give me your top 3. 2 more questions. Your top 3. If you want to go 5, you can. Artists in Columbus. Your personal favorites. Your personal favorites.
Okay, Kiera Booker. She's actually right on the other side of me. I love her work.
All right, that's one.
I will also say Roger
tough.
Bracken.
Oh.
It's beautiful. Like the colors, the concepts, the way that he depicts women, and a lot of his other art too. It's just very beautiful. Like you can relate to almost anything that he makes.
Really? Is he here today in the building?
He's not here today. No. Well, let me think. Who else?
All right, so that's 2.
Evan. I love those caricatures. I have one in my house. And I love to support the artists.
Of course.
That I really enjoy.
Yeah.
I mean, I support all artists, but when I purchase them, it's because I want that work. I want to see that work every day. And so I do. I actually have a piece from each one of those artists.
Nice. All right, so that's a good 3.
Well, yes, I have their prints.
All right, I like that. All right. Do you think art is appreciated the way it should be in today's?
I would say from the individuals that I've met, yes, and there's a growing.
That's surprising.
There's a growing appreciation.
Growing appreciation.
Growing
We can still get there.
We're getting there. I mean, as the artist community grows, so does our quality.
I like that. I like that. All right, and tell the people that's going to be watching this, that's looking at this like, yo, I want some of that work. Where can the people connect with you? Where can they follow you? Social media websites if they want to, get some paintings and connect. They can follow you and get in contact with you at.
So you can follow me on Instagram at The Creative Pain. At The Creative Pain. I respond pretty quickly.
Nice. Okay. So you don't leave people on red.
No, I don't. Not for too long. Give me 24 hours.
24 hours. You're a busy lady.
Busy lady.
All right. Any last words you want to say to the people that's watching this? Words to the artists, or maybe inspire artists that's probably just getting their footing in and they want to get to a certain level. Words of encouragement to future artists that's coming up.
Simple words. Just do it. It's intimidating.
Like Nike.
It's intimidating. But just get yourself out there and do it. The more you do it, the more comfortable you are. I would also say to the community, please get out, enjoy your city. Our city has so much to offer, and I feel like these were kind of underground. These events were a little underground in the beginning, but they're becoming plentiful at this time. And you should really come out and enjoy this space.
I love it. There y'all have it. We're going to chop it up with plenty more artists. We here all night, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Follow on social media. Grab some paintings. Oh, if there's someone who's not in the city of Columbus and they want to buy something, is shipping available? Like, yo, can you mail it to me?
I can mail it to you.
Nice. See, no excuses. Support. We'll catch you on the flip side on some more artists. All right, we back right here at Blanc Code 24. We going around chopping it up with the artists. Tell the people what's your name, how long you been doing your art, and what's your art about.
So my name is Erica Marvella. I have been painting and drawing and doing art for my entire life, but have been recently putting myself out there as an artist.
Why so long?
Well, I think I was pursuing other interests like fashion design. I was doing the art was always a thing that I kind of just pushed off to the back burner because I'm like, you know, I didn't see it as something that I would professionally do, but more so just love doing because that's my expression, that's my heart, that's me getting my third eye going and releasing all of my emotions through my hands, through my art.
I like, so you a creative all around. See, like, you got your hands in everything.
Everything. If these hands can move, I'm gonna make some magic happen.
All right, so tell the people, what was first for you when you started exploring your creative side? Was it art or was it the clothes or fashion? What was first?
It was actually art. And when I was a child and they asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? The first thing I said was an artist.
Really?
And I remembered that.
Family background in art? In your family?
Absolutely.
I was like, okay, this sounds like this is in the genes.
Oh yeah, like my mother, she was an artist. She went to FIT. I went to school in Miami, Florida.
Nice.
And then my father was also an artist, and my grandfather was also an artist.
So the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
It's been a continuum. I can't run from it.
Yeah. So for people who aren't familiar with your work, how would you describe your art, your medium, and the expression that you exude through your art?
I like to work with whatever I can get my hands on.
Everything's art.
Even if it's dirt, if it's sand, if it's rocks, whatever I can put to the canvas. Like I'll sew some stuff into the canvas. I've sewed earrings and fabric and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I like abstract work because abstract artwork makes you think. It makes you tap into your mind and your imagination. It makes every viewer of a different piece see something different, and it tells a story. Like I can have my concept of what I make with my art, but I want to see what other people have.
Wow. So for you have it in mind what you're going for, but when someone see the final project, they have a completely different perspective.
Absolutely.
And you like, I appreciate your perspective.
Exactly. Like that's why I like doing it, is because it makes people tap into their emotions and really identify with what is it that I see in front of my eyes. And to me, art is therapy. It's the way of subliminally rewashing the mind to align your seeds, to heal yourself.
Wow. You know, that's interesting you say that, because for people who probably aren't familiar with art, or probably something that they don't really dive into on a regular, when you connect with it, it does something to the body.
Yeah, the mind.
It's scary almost.
It's for the soul, like soul food. It don't need to be scary if it's real. If it's an emotion, it needs to come out.
Right. So you mentioned that as of late you started putting yourself out there more as far as your artwork. What has the reception been like since you've been putting yourself out there? Was it what you thought it would be, or are you like, oh wow, like
I'm actually fascinated by people's reactions because people are often stunned when they look at my stuff, because I purposely make my artwork look weird.
It's intentional.
Oh, yeah, it's intentional. Like I want to make you think about what it means.
Why are you doing this to the people?
Well, because people need to think for themselves. They need to stop letting people tell them what stuff is and make up their own ideas.
Deprogramming.
Yeah.
I see what you're going. I like her.
That's what art's supposed to be.
All right. So the reception has been good.
It's been beautiful.
Nice. So, is this your first event here, or how many times have you done this event?
So I did the first Fridays that was at the museum a couple of months ago.
Oh, okay. Yep.
That show, and as far as like doing shows at the Key, I've done other shows for like my business doing medicine, with natural medicine and teas, tinctures, body products, and stuff like that. So I move. I do
what would you say is the most challenging thing about being an artist?
Thinking too much.
Overthinking.
Picking on yourself. An artist is their own worst critic.
You're hard on yourself. Wow.
And every artist I speak to always picks on their own work, and I'm like, you know what? This is why I do abstract. It's because I don't want to conceptualize. I'm going to let go and let my emotions speak for themselves when I paint. I want to let my hand do the talking. I don't want control.
So is it hard to like walk away from a painting and be content with it? And you were looking at it like, why did I do that? Or you're like, you know what? Leave it alone. Just put the brush down. Talk yourself out of it.
I've had plenty of those instances. I've had some paintings that have been sitting on my walls for like 5 years.
Jesus.
Halfway finished because I said I need to come to this painting when the timing is right, and emotionally I need to be present. So I have a lot of artwork on my walls that's unfinished, purposely hanging to remind me that I need to get
for 5 years. Wow.
I just have to be there consciously.
So you really have to connect with the art.
Yeah.
It's not something you just like, all right, let me go. Yeah, you need to be inspired.
It has to have a reason, a concept, a purpose. Otherwise, what's my message? Like, what's my purpose? I need to deliver a message to the people. I want my message to be my art.
Yeah.
I want it to be something that's healing, that awakens.
Yeah, I like that.
Control everywhere else. Art shouldn't be controlled.
I like that. Your whole thing is freedom. Express yourself. Don't limit it.
Be yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else telling you what to do. Everybody else telling you to do everything.
That's right. Right. You don't gotta jump when they say jump.
Exactly. You can stand still and watch them jump.
I love it. All right. 2 more questions. How would you describe the art scene in the city of Columbus? The whole scope of it, like.
Art scene has always been very authentic within the people, and I think when I started this journey, like I'm gonna say 15 years ago, with like being active in the art scene and doing everything I could get my hands on, I realized we need to be more communal and less competitive if we want to create the ultimate purpose of why we're even here. All of us are here because we want to showcase ourselves, but we wouldn't be here if we weren't collaborating and coming together as a community to be present.
I like that. All right, last question. Give me your top 3 favorite personal artists in the city of Columbus. Give me 3 names, your personal favorites. I need 3.
Moody Sonatas, I love you. That's my godmom right there. She's one of my favorites.
All right.
Valdine, who's actually the designer of this place.
Hey, nice.
He put this together for me.
Right on, got you right.
And yes, and myself will be the 3rd.
You gonna throw yourself in there?
Yes.
Then brush your shoulders off a little bit. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of confidence, right?
Why not?
And finally, tell the people where they can find you, where they can get your work at, your social media, if you got a website, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. Okay. So my website is www.abundantlybeloved.com, and you can find my artwork on there. You can find my body products, my jewelry. You can pretty much get in contact with me about anything, any questions.
Nice.
If you want to connect, network, that too. I also have an Instagram, Abundantly Beloved, where I showcase pretty much everything.
Nice.
Everything.
I love it. They all have it, folks. Another dope artist in the city of Columbus. So many artists in this beautiful city. Beautiful night. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, grab some art, support your local artists. We'll see you on the flip side. All right, we back right here, Club Talk Podcast exclusive. I'm out and about, people. I'm outside. Chopping it up with the artists, man. Another dope, lovely event presented by, of course, First Fridays. Right here, Columbus. We talking to an artist. If y'all don't know who this is right now, she's been on the pod. If you're a follower of the pod, y'all gotta probably go back in the archives to see that one. Great sit down, great conversation. I mean, we almost 3 hours, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
Good stuff. You get the whole story about FDZ Graffiti is here. All right. you're no stranger to this. You telling people, for those who don't know, how long you've been doing this thing.
Oh my God. Okay, which industry? Are you talking about First Friday?
You know what? Yeah, I gotta clarify. I gotta clarify because she does a lot. Hands in a lot of pots. Let's give them two: the graffiti and the art.
Okay. So,
And the modeling. No. Acting, I mean.
all right, look, just know that I've been doing it for more than 20 years.
Everything 20 years. Let's round it up.
Yeah.
So you've been doing everything that you've on there for about a good 20 years.
Yeah,
You know what, like, as long as you've been doing this, what do you enjoy most about it?
I think it's a discovery.
Discovery.
Like, there's a lot of different types of discovery that can happen during the creative process. Also, like during networking, social interactions. I think it's just really cool to be able to bring art into the space where people are actively interacting with it, and we're really like creating like living history by just being at these events. And then when you have something that's substantial as like tangible artwork that will then go on and live in collections or live in people's homes, it's like everybody being around it is like breathing life into the artwork. So that's really like my favorite element of it. It's like everybody being here is making something of the experience. So when somebody decides to take an art piece home, they're going to remember this moment.
Right, that's true. You know what, I was thinking about, you know, your art and how long you've been doing this. So someone in your position could easily hang this up. Your name is well respected in this city. People know FDZ Graffiti. You got nothing left to prove. You done it all. You stuck the flag in the top. It's me, FDZ Graffiti. Y'all know what it is. First woman to do what she did too. Graffiti thing. Like, have you ever had a moment like, you know what, I could walk away from this if I really want to. My name is cemented. Have you ever thought about that?
No.
You done it all.
No.
Walk away from it.
I'm done.
Sell everything and close shop.
So much more stuff to paint.
So much more to do.
Everybody's wearing white tonight. I can paint it all.
Oh God. So you don't get big-headed with this.
No.
Because someone in your position as accomplished as you are, you're accomplished. She's being very modest. Listen to the podcast, you'll hear the truth. But you don't get big-headed with it. You don't let that go to your head.
Absolutely.
The recognition, FDZ Graffiti. I love your quote bubbles, the murals all over the damn city. You can't go anywhere in Columbus without seeing your work. That gotta be, you know?
So look, let me tell you a little bit about this weekend.
Yes,
So this
tell us
piece
people.
that's right behind us.
Okay.
I painted this live yesterday.
This was done live yesterday?
Paint on me?
This is from that,
From that.
24 hours ago.
Look, I
Oh!
got paint on me from that. So I painted this.
Wow.
It was at BAM, which is put on by the Columbus Art Museum.
Okay.
And I did that yesterday. It was a live art piece. So like being able to have like a unique opportunity to create something live that was at that event, and then
Wow.
at the Bexley Brew Fest.
Another one.
Yes, another one. And it's like that's really like solidifying our culture. Just kind of like stitching it further.
Oh my God. So this is less than 24 hours old.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And someone could walk home with this if they want to.
Absolutely.
Wow. Describe, right. For those who don't know, and probably going to be seeing this for the first time or getting exposed to who you are for the first time, how would you describe your art, your expression?
Okay, so I am a post-graffiti artist.
Yes. That's a lot.
It's a lot. But it's because I want to make sure that I'm giving respect to the OGs of graffiti art.
I like
What
that.
I do is a contemporary style.
Okay.
But at the same time, you know, I have elements of like pop art.
Yes.
And a lot of the choices that I'm making in my artistry is really based on like fashionable color palettes.
Ah.
I paint visual period
Yes, y'all go check that out. Yes, it's a lot. How would you describe the Columbus scene as far as artistry goes? The Columbus art scene in this city, for people who aren't really tapped in, how would you describe it to someone who's probably like, tell me, like, what is it like out there for the artist scene?
Like, I think
Y'all running shit for real, for real.
For real, like
Y'all creators got it locked.
it is, but see, like where people sleep on Columbus is that we're number 3 in fashion.
Number 3.
We're number 3.
I didn't know that.
Number 3. So think of 3 major cities and slide one of them off the table because we're the 3rd one. Okay.
Let's go.
So a lot of that has to do with the fact that we have an amazing college like CCAD, who has a great, art program there. Like Evan Williams, he went to CCAD.
Yep.
I believe he went to CCAD.
Damn.
But there's at least 3 artists here tonight that went to CCAD.
Damn.
So I know that that's a huge component of it. There's a ton of people that went to Fort Hayes, either for Career Center or high school. Like even when we were setting up today, I was running into people like, oh yeah, we just had our 20th anniversary, or whatever, So it's like, I think that, like, for people who aren't tapped in, Columbus is kind of like a niche city. But
Yes.
like, once you walk into that space,
I've learned that the hard way. When I first arrived here from Philly.
yeah, but look where you are. Look
Yes.
where you are. You're right where you're supposed to be.
That's right.
And it's kind of like, I think that's the beauty, again, it's about the discovery.
I love
And
that.
So like, I think the art scene in Columbus is an amazing discovery. Because if you were to go to some other places, you can kind of like anticipate what you're going to see. You're going to anticipate what you're going to find. And you might not really be able to have like an authentic experience the way that artistry is intended to be experienced.
Yeah.
Like everything is created from like an original space. And so when it's presented to the audience, whether it's film, fashion, whatever, it's really about creating that element and that feeling and that moment of discovery.
Man.
So that's how I would describe the art scene in Columbus, which is my favorite part.
Of course it is. Well, she wrapped that one in the bow, didn't she? Packaged that right on up. All right, 2 more questions.
Okay.
Give me your top 3 artists in Columbus. Your top 3 personal favorites. I need 3 FDZ. Give me 3. Top 3. Non-biased list, goddammit.
I'm going to say Dylon, and Dylon.
All right, we done with this interview. Y'all, this won't air. Y'all won't see this. This never happened. Y'all go watch the interview from 2 years ago. You can't do a top 3?
I mean, no, man. It's too loud. It's too loud. We'd have to have a lot. That's another podcast.
Would you be open
Turn the camera off.
if I set up like an artist roundtable discussion pie? You'll take part?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I'll help you find the artist.
You'll help me pick them? More artists than I do. You know them all.
Yeah.
We could get artists from different mediums that do different media. Nice mixture.
Yes.
You know, like a trail mix of artists. You'll be down. Trail mix artists. Check the pack up, you know.
Get the Kool-Aid pinky in there.
All right. She ain't gonna get you on top 3, but I'm gonna get it out of her one day. All right. Last question.
Okay.
What is the most challenging thing about being an artist?
Challenging?
The most challenging thing about doing what you do?
God.
Staying inspired?
It's ourselves. The first challenge is yourself. Because
Break that down.
We're our greatest critics. And it's like, honestly, there must be some type of tension that exists in order for you to be motivated to sustain perfectionism.
Wow.
In order to sustain discovery and like finding new methods and like walking through the creative path. There's like some type of tension. So it has to exist within.
It sounds like artists, y'all deal with a lot of giving yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You have to give and give, and it almost sounds emotionally draining. Like,
It can be.
like goddamn.
That's why we're all half mad.
Oh God, this is why y'all like the way y'all are,
Yeah,
huh?
we're like 10% insane. The rest of it is creativity.
All right. Any advice to, 'cause like I said, like your name is cemented, you're still going, still doing what you're doing. For maybe an up and coming artist or a young girl or boy who's coming up and they're not confident yet in their expression, they don't want to show people yet what they've been doing. What words or advice would you give to up and coming artists or even seasoned artists who are like not confident in their work? What would you say to them?
Make a mistake.
Ah, that's scary.
I know.
I don't want to make a mistake. I want to be perfect.
Do it. And it's like, and be okay. Be okay and confident that even if you make a mistake, that you'll be able to use whatever your skill set is to find like a creative solution. That and somewhere in the process, it'll be like something new and brand new. Oh, it's okay. Come here, give me a hug.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm like, girl, she interviewing like now. That's great.
You good.
I see where this is. We're about to go hit the stage.
So you said fail.
Yeah, be okay. Like,
Make a mistake.
Make a mistake. And the thing is, it's like, when you do, you're like, okay, get the bad idea out of there and let's keep going. Like, don't let that stop you. And I think the more you get comfortable with making mistakes, the better you get at solving them.
Ah, okay, I like it. All right, finally tell the people where they can find you at, where they can connect with you, website, social media, if they want to cop some less than 24 hours made art. Fresh off the presses.
Like, I still got a leaf on it.
Right, the paint residue is still on the body. Okay, we back. All right, so advice or words that you would tell people who are a little hesitant or discouraged or maybe not confident right now to be able to make this a full-time thing like you did?
I would say believe. You don't have to go to school to be a full-time artist. You don't have to do a whole bunch of events, but if you believe in yourself, it only takes one person to notice your work. And then also putting in the time. You might have to wake up in the middle of the night. I did it working, and that's what pushed me through a lot of hard times. And then that's when you create the dopest pieces in the middle of the night or whatever after you get off of work. But keep going.
I know y'all probably can't see right now. Sturdy tripod.
Yes.
Y'all can't see right now, but you're expecting.
Yes, right.
Now, when the baby arrives, are you going to chill on the art and be full-time mommy mode? How you going to balance it?
I'm not going to chill. I mean, I have a 3-year-old, so with him, the process that I did with him is if he was asleep, I wasn't the mom that just goes to bed. When the baby goes to bed, I'm up painting because this is my dream, it's my passion. So I'm always going to find time to do it.
So motherhood ain't going to stop and slow this train down. But if somebody make you choose, like yo, either you going to be.
No, I have a very supportive partner, so
That's good.
I got a very supportive partner. He gonna help me. Nope, he not gonna let me lack the days on that day. Maybe about a month, but maybe a month. But it'll slow down a little bit. It's gonna be in the winter time, so not a lot of events anyway.
Right. And plus it's winter time, you'll be inside.
Right.
Alright. And lastly, let the people know where they can find you at, where they can connect with you. If somebody want to cop some artwork, all that good stuff. Just plug away.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, pictures. I'm on every social media possible. It's all ArtKiaraB. That's ArtKiaraB.
Here it is. Y'all heard it. Make sure y'all tap in. Artists out there, if y'all a little hesitant, take the leap of faith. Be confident in your work. Y'all heard it first. We'll be back. Nice. All right, we back talking to all the wonderful artists at tonight's event, Call Talk Podcast exclusive. Tell the people your name and what you do.
Yes, my name is Danielle Nicole, and I make custom one-of-one pieces of jewelry. I use all types of natural stones and
y'all see what's going on? Look at that. All natural, you say?
Yes.
So
yes.
is it hard to find material like this?
It's not hard for me. I do a lot of
Got your
traveling.
secret?
Yeah, so like I do a lot of traveling.
So where you get this stuff
Yeah,
from?
so I'll give you an example. Like I got these pieces right here from my trip to Kenya. I met a vendor while I was in Kenya, and we have an amazing connection. And I work with him to get like pieces. And like when I was in Thailand, I got these koi fish pieces. So like I do a lot of traveling to like source my materials. Yeah. Yeah.
So what we see here, this is from all over the world.
It's from all over the world.
Lord have mercy.
Absolutely. Like this piece right here is actually from Mexico City. Yes.
How do you find this stuff?
You know what? I'm drawn to it, and it's drawn to me. So like in my travels, I'm always trying to like search out different like little like small like mom and pop vendors and things like that that I can work with, and it never fails. I always find somebody. Yes.
You gotta be tapped in to know.
Yes.
You know.
Absolutely.
Wow, okay.
Absolutely.
So how long have you been doing this?
20 years. April was 20
Y'all here 20 years?
20 years.
20 years.
Yes.
So I'm curious. 20 years. What got you interested in starting, like wanting to get involved in that?
I needed a piece of jewelry for an outfit I was wearing. That's it.
Really?
Like I was going to a ball, and my aunt had made my shawl, and I had a dress, and I was doing like a whole like monochromatic theme, and couldn't find a necklace. And so I was like searching around, like going to all the different stores. Like I even went like 2 hours away, like let me see if I can find something. And I found something at a store that I liked, but it wasn't like in the color I wanted. And I took it apart. I just deconstructed it, and I like took the pieces to the craft store and was like, I need the pieces to make this. And they were like, we have classes. I was like, I just need the pieces. And that was April 2024.
Wow.
Yes.
And ever since then, it was like,
Ever since then.
I could just make these pieces.
I'm never without anything to wear. Like if I don't have something that I love, like all I need is about 40 minutes, and I can put something together before I walk out the door. Like
And that'll go with the fit.
it absolutely. I made this in like 20 minutes. Like I was like, I need something white,
Yeah.
and so bam,
So
put
you're
it
doing it
together.
quick too.
I mean, I've been at it for 20 years,
Yeah,
so
like I said, wow.
yeah, like
That's what I got in the dresser.
exactly, you know.
Has there ever been any times or like moments where you got frustrated with it and you wanted to like, you know what, I'm done with this?
Absolutely. I put this down about 12 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
How come?
I was I wasn't feeling the creativity. No. I wasn't feeling creative.
Had a slump.
And yeah, I hit a wall, and I had to put it down for a little bit, and I was sort of making things here and there for like a gift, but not like high volume. And then I found my creativity again.
Got re-inspired.
And yeah, got re-inspired, and you know, we're here now. So yeah, for anybody who ever gets in a slump, just take your time, you'll get out of it, and then go from there.
I'm about to say, give somebody some advice, because I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be artists or aspiring artists probably watching, like, I quit, I gave up, fuck it.
No, you don't have to give up. Sometimes you have to put it down. Sometimes you have to put it
So take a
down,
break.
but you don't have to give it up. Yes.
Don't let it go completely.
You don't have to let it go. But you can put it down for a moment.
Yeah.
In the season that like you need to put it down in that season.
Yes.
And then pick it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. What would you say is your favorite thing about doing this? Like,
Oh, I like having unique pieces of accessories. That's like my thing, right? Like I like unique. And so my favorite thing is I'm never without something to wear.
really?
Ever.
Ever?
I'm never without something to wear.
What?
Because I make my own jewelry.
Damn.
All I have to do is have the supplies, and I always have the supplies.
You got plenty.
I got plenty of stuff to work with. I probably have too much stuff to work with, but I have plenty of things
Sell
to
some of
work
this
with.
stuff.
You know, but like plenty of just like raw material to work with. So it's fantastic. Yeah.
What is the most challenging part about it?
Because I only make one of each piece, not recreate design I've already done.
Because I'm sure somebody like, oh, can I get one like that?
And I'm like, nope, I can't. I can make you something that's similar,
but not
but I
exact.
cannot make you anything that's the
But you
same.
know they want the exact same thing.
But then you should have bought the first
You're
one.
like, yeah, but it's not like that.
But then you should have bought the first one when you saw it, you know. You decided to let it go.
You sit
Somebody
there
else
looking.
got it, and then all of a sudden now you want it, and that's not how that works.
You gotta pull the trigger if you,
You gotta
want
pull
it.
the trigger if you want it.
I don't got a whole storage of these. Like, this is the only one.
It's the only one. We're not copying it. This is not no Shein jewelry. You know, this is original art.
So
Yes.
once it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
If someone had an idea, can they contact you if they want something custom? Idea, but I know you're the perfect person that can pull it off.
I definitely do custom work all the time. Like, I would say about 65% of my men's jewelry is custom.
Really?
Yes. Like, I bought a couple of pieces here with me that were like men's pieces. They sold immediately.
Really?
Gone. Gone. They immediately.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Wow. Was there ever a point, like when you first started this 20 years ago, right, where you wasn't fully confident in it to like show people at first?
Absolutely. So absolutely.
Seems like it's not ready yet,
let
it's
me
not
rephrase. Let me rephrase. I'm a recovering perfectionist, right?
got over that now.
Like but absolutely for years, like I would just hold on to pieces, like I can't sell it, or I can't. It's not perfect, and it was. It was perfect, because they were selling.
You just see your
There was
head.
no complaints, but I was in my own way, and you have to step out of your own way. You can't be in your own way.
I hear that a lot from artists that I've been talking to so far. A lot of y'all have that same thing, like, but it's like y'all like stuck in your own
It
head.
is absolutely.
That's so fascinating to hear. That
Yes.
y'all wrestle with that.
Yes, like
Does it
daily.
ever go away, or is it always there?
I will say I know artists that have been creating 50, 60 years, and they still wrestle with is it good enough? Is it finished? Can I do something different? Can I do something better? And a lot of times you just have to take that breath and be like, it's done. It's done. It's perfect as is. Like it doesn't need anything else. Yes.
Okay, so two more questions for you. Give me your top 3 artists in the city of Columbus.
For what? Because that's the thing. For what?
That's right, bro.
So I will give you this. My top jewelry designer, myself.
You gotta take yourself out of it.
Me? I can't.
Okay,
So
humble
then, one of my favorite painters is Eris Cohen.
Okay.
Love his work. I would say one of my favorite musicians, Talisha Holmes. One of my favorite musicians. So there you go. There's my top 3. My top 3. Yes.
Nice well-rounded list.
There we go.
All right.
Yes.
And second to last question.
Okay.
How would you describe, for people who don't know or probably haven't been in Columbus or probably going to be seeing this for the first time, how would you describe the art scene in the city of Columbus? Because the creators, I think y'all taking over the city. Like,
We are taking over
Y'all
the
are
city.
deep.
I would say about 5 years ago, I wouldn't have had good things to say, honestly.
wow.
Honestly.
Be honest, you being
Right?
honest.
I'm being honest. About 5 years ago. But now,
This world.
we are taking over. There's a whole creative shift happening, and there's people are supporting the arts. So events like First Fridays and they have art available for you. It's no longer not accessible. They're putting a spotlight on phenomenal artists. And it's a fantastic thing. And so I think that the art scene in Columbus is great. Like it's developing and it's blooming, and it's sort of in I'm not gonna say the baby stage, but I would give it a teenager stage of what I'm saying, of just really growing and being a place where people come to find art and new fresh artists, and you know what I'm saying. It really has
Yes,
in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty much. In other words, it's exploding.
It is. It truly is. Absolutely.
Exploding. I guess for you, you're proud to be a part of that too.
I am.
In that explosion.
I am. Listen, these last 5 years in the city have been fantastic. I mean, there's so much amazing art and support of the arts, like grants and other funding so that artists can make a really good living. You know, like we don't have to be starving artists in the city of Columbus. You know what I'm saying? Like we can actually make a living being artists. So I am very grateful for this time to be in Columbus right now.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And finally, tell the people where they can find you at, where they can connect with you if they want to get some of this, if they want to get some custom.
Absolutely.
Social media website, whatever you got.
Okay, website, nontle.com, NONTLE.com. Social media, Nontle Lifestyle. Across the board, it's all Nontle Lifestyle. So, yes, thank you.
Damn it, another dope artist in the city of Columbus. We got so many more artists to talk to. We just scratching the surface. If y'all want some of this, look at that. Can't lose. All over from the world too.
Yes.
Rare finds and only one copy. No duplication. We'll be right back. All right, we're back with another exclusive interview. We out here chopping up with all the artists. Y'all see what's going on. Another dope event presented by you, of course, by First Fridays. All right, tell the people your name and if you're originally from Columbus and what you do.
I am Carly Yvette, artiste extraordinaire.
Ooh, there it is. You proud to be from there?
I'm not originally from Columbus. I've only been here a New York minute. I'm originally from Cleveland.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm liking it here and I'm loving the art scene here.
I'm about to say, I was going to talk to you about this art scene and how you got involved in it. But before we get there, how would you describe these wonderful paintings of yours?
Okay, well,
break it down for the people.
I work in series and every display is going to be completely different.
Okay.
So I do a study in color and movement. So if you look at this one, you can see the movement of the champagne exploding out of the bottle.
Hit those thighs,
pouring out of the glass. Those are actually my legs.
Are you really?
I laid down on the canvas to outline my own legs.
Get out of here. So you got messy. You're not afraid to get dirty with it?
Well, okay.
Just a little bit. You're dedicated.
Yes. I'm really into my work.
I can tell. If you did that, that was really your legs.
Yeah.
Wow. So a piece like this, how long does that take you to complete?
Okay, well, I work in series, maybe up to 7 to 12 pieces simultaneously.
So you're working on multiple?
Yeah. I'm running around.
Jesus Christ.
Because I'm doing it in series, right? You might see similar colors in some of these. Like, for instance, this one, that one, and that one have similar colors because they were done with the same batch of paint. Yeah, so I might take underground in 2010, and I went deeper underground in 2015, and I did nothing but paint and make jewelry.
Really?
I'm a jewelry designer too. Okay, so I'm just coming up for air in 2024. So it's kind of hard to say how long everything took because that's all I was doing.
The underground stuff, the jewelry. Now, that's interesting. When you kind of phased out of that, like, was you confident in, like, maybe, okay, like, let me put this out there? Like, because like you said, you've been doing the jewelry.
Very confident. I have been.
That sounds scary.
I've been doing this since I was like 3 years old.
Oh, Lord.
I started selling my work. This is really what I do.
Wow, since 3 years old.
It's my life.
Do you remember the first thing that you painted?
No.
Let's test a memory. Not at all.
I did that in 1976.
That's from 76? What?
Yeah.
Y'all can't see that. I'm gonna try to get it on camera later, but that's from 76.
And so I making jewelry in 1967.
67, okay. So the jewelry was first.
No, I was doing illustration and making books and dolls. So I was making three-dimensional dolls. I still have some of them.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is really my life. This is really what I do. You can find me on Instagram, IG, at Parlay Yvette, PARLAYYVETTE.
Now let me ask you this, right? Because that's interesting. As long as you've been doing it, have you had moments where you wanted to walk away from it?
No, never.
Ever? Wow.
Ever.
Doing it for that long, you can be like, I'm done.
No, because it keeps getting better every time I do it.
Every time.
Yeah, especially my tribal series, my angel series, my abstract series, my sploosh series. There's just so many differences. And my jewelry, men, women, and children, 100% organic with lifetime repairs. It's bespoke. I do bespoke designing with the painting and the jewelry. So if you get jewelry, I'm going to match it to fit your body, your energy, everything that you want as far as how you feel, what you want to feel less of, what you want to feel more of. Yeah, it's all math and science.
I see. Wow. Let me ask you this. Do you think art is appreciated as it should be?
Here in Columbus it is.
You think so?
Yes.
Do we really appreciate it? You know, because I often wonder if casuals, when we look at it just kind of like, oh, and just, you know, keep walking.
A lot of
like,
people.
Are we taking time to really absorb what's going on?
Some people are, some are not.
Think more, some or not? 50-50?
I think that we're reaching a critical mass of awareness more so now lately. I think people are paying more attention now, and you have a lot of different reasons why. I gotta say this though, shouts to Jay-Z for telling people to buy art, because as value increases, it is an investment.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that too. Like these arts appreciate in time. Like why?
It does, yes.
Right. Is it hard for you to let pieces go? Like, do you have like attachment to them? Like, are they your
The
babies?
ones that I do have attachments to
Like
are
your
not
legs,
for sale.
like, someone's gonna buy that.
Yeah.
They gonna have your legs. Like, I got your legs in my wall.
They get up and start walking.
Like, wait a minute.
Oh, it's over there now.
Do you have
Some
that
pieces
attachment?
I do have attachments to, and they're not for sale.
So the ones that you have attachment to, you don't sell them?
No. Or the jewelry that I make, that I attach to, I wear it.
But you're being selfish. The people want it.
It's okay, I can do that. I have a lot of them.
Okay.
I have a storage unit with paintings in it in Cleveland. I have so many paintings here, and I'm always making more. I have an Afro World series that no one's even seen yet.
Really?
Outer space, like the Jetsons with afros.
You haven't made that public yet? You haven't made that public yet?
Not yet.
Are you planning to?
Yes.
Okay. Next
Yes,
year,
I am.
maybe?
Yes.
I'm excited to hear that. That sounds
You
cool.
stay in contact.
Yes.
You can break it out.
I'm pretty sure you'll be another. I'll catch up with you then. Okay, final question, and we'll wrap it up. Give me your top 3 artists. Top 3.
Starting at number 3.
Yep. Break them down.
I like Gauguin. His island feel.
Yeah.
Right?
You like that?
I love Salvador Dali.
Okay. All right. You love it.
Myself.
You love the sun rays beaming on your body. Dip your toes in the sand in the water.
Yes, all that good stuff.
Gotta love it, right?
Yes. I love your energy.
Hey, I'm me. At all times. I don't hold back. I say what's on my mind. I say how I feel. I let it go.
Me too.
I guess it's my form of art, huh?
Yes.
Personality shines.
How long have you been interviewing people?
Oh, 2016. Well, I mean, you can take it all the way back to when I was in college.
Yes.
2010.
Yes, I can tell you're seasoned.
Oh yeah, I'm seasoned better than this.
Yeah.
I get them talking. It's infectious.
talking.
That's right. You can't run from me. I'm coming from you. Okay, our question. That's number 3. Who's number 2 spot?
No, I said Gauguin is number 3.
Okay.
Salvador Dali
Oh, got you.
is number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
Number 1, yours truly.
I should have known that was coming.
Parlay Yvette.
Uno por numero. I love it. All right, and finally, I know you mentioned it earlier, but I want to make sure people get it. Tell the people again where they can find you, where they can connect with you, if they want to get those legs.
Well, yes.
That 76 piece.
Yes. You can Google me if you're not on social media.
Let's go. Google.
You can Google me, and it's
love
going to show you different sites. LinkedIn, my old Tumblr site, my old ex-Twitter site,
Goddamn.
and my current IG. But LinkedIn and IG I keep up. However, you can Google me, and my phone number is 220-224-2025.
I heard it.
You can Google Parlay Yvette, PARLAYYVETTE.
I love it.
Artiste extraordinaire. I am your personal bespoke designer.
I love it. Coolest person on the planet right here. How do you
Hi.
not love this, huh? Man, we talking to the artist out here. Our girl right here, dope person. I'm gonna keep in contact with her. Y'all see the legs, y'all see it.
It's real.
Catch you on the flip side. All right, we back. Ball Talk Podcast exclusive. I'm out here chopping up with all the artists tonight. Tell the people your name, what you got going on, and your art.
Beijing. My art is about life. It's all about what you feeling, what you going through, and how you bring it to life. So when you bring your artistry to life, you letting the people know who you really are. It's gotta be, there's no faking about it. There's nothing, you just being you. And when you can be you, you can't be happy, you can be sad, but when you show it out through art, it's gonna bring nothing but life.
I love that. Man, it seems like you let the universe speak to you.
Oh yes. I get, you know, it's like art is my life. So a pencil and pad was my best friend. Still is to this day. So I just want to, you can't spell art without me. It's A-R, and I'm the T.
I like that. How long you been doing this? Really? Since I'm talking about 7, 8 years old, that young?
I'm 52 years old.
Oh my God. You can't even count it. Wow. I'm pretty sure you fool people.
Oh man. I can't run, I can't hide in nothing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm in a happy place with myself, so I don't gotta worry about nothing else.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I got peace in my life. My art shows through it.
Yeah. Like,
It's just like right here.
yeah, I'm about to say, let's break down some of them.
All right. This right here. This is a piece to show you that a woman is surrounded by nothing but darkness. But the only thing that's giving her life is the rainbow.
Oh my God.
She won't now, but she don't know how to get out because she's trapped around so much darkness. But the rainbow is shining on her and shining.
I hope y'all listening, because I am.
She's so surrounded by nothing but darkness.
Damn.
There's a lot of women walking around like this to this day.
How do you, because this is fascinating, how do you capture that emotion like that?
Life. Art.
To be able to capture that.
We go through it every day. And like I said, I've been doing this ever since I was a kid.
Expression.
From barbering to anything in this world. Anything about art. It's me. I am art.
I am art.
I am art.
That's powerful.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't better than nobody. I'm just a black man that wants something in life and just gonna use what God has blessed me with to bring it to life.
Let me ask you this, right? Because, man, like, you really connected to this thing, and it lives through you. Have you ever had any moments where you was ready to give up on this? Like, you know what? Like, I'm done with this, man. Like, let me try to, like, move on to some other shit, man.
Never gave up, but I was in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And It took me from what I love. I took my love from what I love to do to give it to somebody that even loved me. Didn't even love themselves, so how could they?
Oh my God.
So you didn't know how to accept me or my artistry. That's where it comes from, that dark place again.
All comes full circle.
How you gonna love something else when you don't even love you?
Damn. Woo! Lord have mercy. This art thing get deep.
It starts within you. See, I ain't even just an artist. I am art. More than an artist.
More than just art.
That's why I talk the way. I'm a poet too.
Oh. I say I hear it. The delivery.
God knew what I was gonna be before I knew I was gonna be. Doors open, you just gotta walk through.
It's all about design.
Life is about choices day in, day out. But you gotta take choices, you gotta take chances, you gotta change. A lot of people scared to change.
That's a scary thing, because you don't know the outcome.
Until you go through pain, you ain't gonna never change.
Yeah. You gotta experience that.
You don't have to break down if you don't want. I mean, stay open as long as you want, right? But about 12 o'clock, people typically make a choice.
All right, Tyler Berry. Okay, real quick, tell the people where they can find you at, where they can comp and all that good stuff, social media. They're kicking us out, y'all.
Official Barber _ Beijing on Instagram. Check out all my work. You'll be seeing more and more and more inspiration and everything, you know what I'm saying? I got a gallery that I'm about to open up to the community to show my artwork and what I do in life, and it's all about life. And the only thing we do is talk about life, because art is life. And it's something that's so wonderful and beautiful, how we all can come together and just show you part of our life. And bring you into our world.
Here it is. What a better way to wrap it up. This was probably ordained for this to be the last interview. God damn.
More blessings coming, that's all I can say. More blessings is coming. You can't stop nothing that you didn't create.
Woo! Can't stop nothing that you didn't create. It ain't up to you.
It's not even about me. It's about us. This right here. How this came together,
all
this is what it's about.
Collective.
That's why he created us, to come together.
Yeah. Self-indulgence is the enemy.
How can you come together when you're stuck in this world? The world got more control of you than you got control of yourself. I can't live like that.
Yeah. Out there. Can't do it.
God is in me, not on the outside of me. God is in me, and I ain't gotta, and I ain't nobody forcing me to come to Him. I'm going towards Him. Ain't nothing in this world better than Him.
I'm gonna get him on a podcast, on an official sit down before my battery dies. Y'all tap in with this brother.
Beijing coming, baby.
Beijing coming. We out.
I've been drawing since I was 5.
Wow.